Hello everybody. Welcome back to the OS Call GTNR 2003 Spec-A series. I know you kind of forgot about this series. It has been centuries since the last race, which was in Bahrain. But also, I want to wrap up with this series because um this series will kind of no longer exist, or like it will be transformed into something else, and the Spec B series will become the Spec A series. So it will kind of create this weird history of whoever wins this championship will win whoever wins the Spec B and Spec A series championship will kind of sort of in a way become champion of the Spec-A series in history, but we'll have two different champions, of course. Or we will do put them under the same series, but like we'll split them up into groups where the Spec-A series, like where we have the Spec-A series and like we have the Spec-B series, and like before that we like kind of use a race to determine who goes where. Like everyone will sign up under the same thing, all teams. GTNR 2003 will become one, but then we'll have two groups. We have the Spec-A groups and the Spec-B groups. The Spec-A groups will be the top half of the series, and the bottom half will be the Spec B group. And then like to determine whoever is the GTNR 2003 champion, will put the top four in the standings in the regular season. We do a series of 5 races to determine who is the best amongst these drivers. Anyways, in pole we have Naylor Dub driving the 45 Lexus for Monster Energy Racing, and next to her is Mateus Gamer 21 driving the 12 of Carlos Stride's team, and of course we have Ichiban Kusaga and the Living Computer driving the 22. Behind we have Keelan Harvick, and next to him we have JJ McBushy. He's probably not gonna come back. Okay, behind we have Lucas Grayson Jr. and Nathan Ecker. Of course, behind we have Carlos Estrada, who hasn't been doing well in the Sprint Cup series, but might still have a chance in um the GTNR 2003 Spec A series. I know it's been a while since I've done this series. And next to him is Thomas Dopre driving the number 28. Next to him, behind we have Elliot Jackson, our newest entry, with Kevin Harvick himself driving the 4. And behind we have Nickel Bob, who will drive the 18, will change his name. And next to him, we have Benjamin Jump, who will drive the 24 of Hendrick BSJ. At the back, we have Stone and one more. We'll have Stone and Funny C. Brixton. Anyways, it is going to be a wild, wild race. I mean, I don't know who's going to win. Okay.
Drivers, start your engines.
second will lead vibration here in Fuji. Drop, but she will still keep going. The living computer will have to fight Lily Duck for the podium position if he wants to get his first double. He's pushing the 45 hour. Can he pull off the overtake? And he does, coming down the back straight of Fuji, coming down the main straight, and he does it. Now he's hunting Ichiban Kusaga for the second position. Mateo's game 20 double lap here in Fuji International game of 21 leading by over 1 second. I believe the other cars need to be pushing hard for pace. Especially the Godier, because the 12 is leading dominantly. Okay, so Mateo's game of 21 leads by 2 seconds with everyone else. Oh, and JJ McBushy will fight Naylor Dub for the podium, for the 4th position. Naylor Dub will need to hold on to that position. Okay, obviously there's no safety call. But Mateo's game of 21 will lead another lap here in Fuji International Speedway. And the gap gets reduced by over 200ths of a second. Ichiban trying to do a good job pushing the 12. Obviously the 12 is not heating, not heating to the push of the 48. Obviously everyone's separated by a second. Okay. Nickel Bob is almost and Funny C Brixton is trying to overtake. Can Funny C Brixton here? Funny C Brixton with the overtake with the switchback, and Funny C Brixton pulls off the overtake no matter whether it's big or small, whether it's for last place or for second last place. There will always be some sort of peak racing here. But Nickel Bob is trying to push Funny C Brixton. He's trying to reclaim the position. Has the fastest lap, but it seems like the Saga's pushing for pace, but the living computer is here to make it a 1-2 AMG racing. PW with, the living computer with the pace. Mateus game 21 here to bring the pace towards the front stretch. Ichiban Kusaga with the pace. Oh, the gap gets increased, and the living the living computer trying to, can he pull up the overtake? The living computer with the switchback. He makes a move, he tries to make it stick, and the move will stick. Ichiban Kusaga has now fumbled his second position. The living computer will make it a Beacon AMG 1-2-3. 1-2. In fact, Mateus game 21 leading us through the S's here in Fuji. We're almost through to the last corner. Trying to make a move towards Ichiban Kusaga. JJ McBushy has the pace to make this race. Has the pace to. Oh, and yeah, Mateus Game 21 will win. The living computer will come in second. Ichiban Kusaga Bane makes it to the podium. Nail W take the race, and Bane is Jaden in the This will shake up the championship fight. Beacon AMG looking for got their first in the race. It will be the first win by a non-Japanese manufacturer. So congratulations for them. Earlier on to there was the Chevy the championship fight is looking quite interesting. We will see maybe tomorrow for the fourth round of this type of race. This is and we're out.